Right, hello everybody, and here we are looking at a spreadsheet level 2 ICT level. Okay, so ultimately this is where we're going to go. This is where we're going to be looking like. So let's start with our raw data. So first of all, here's our raw data, okay, that we've been given. Very plain, very basic. Just first of all, because I'm just going to go and tidy everything up a little bit. Okay, this will change shortly. Okay. Let's just line everything up like so. That's ready to go. And we'll have our totals like this. Right, so we've set a little bit of the spreadsheet up ready to go. So we're looking at our questions over here. Let me just move that in there. That's just moved across. Okay. And what we have here is a sample spreadsheet ready to go. So it's about defects, and we need to look at it. So first of all, we need to work out the number of defects for each component over the week. Okay, so that's going to go in this column here. So our sample formula for this, we're going to have equal sum, and we pull across like so. Close our brackets, and there's our formula in. Okay, so just to recap, you know, again, I've mentioned this a number of times before, but the reason we do this is otherwise we will have to mark each individual cell off like this, which can take a long time to do. So a shortcut is equal sum brackets, highlight everything, close brackets, and the sum's put in. And then what we can do is we can just do a drag and drop like so, which is great. Saves us again having to replicate the formula all the way down. We can just do one easy hit. So we've got that one done there. So we now need to look at the total number of defects for each day. So again, I'm just going to put here, down here, total. And again, our formula is going to basically work the same principle as the one up here. I'm just going to drag everything down. It adds everything up, close it off like so, bang. There's our formula in. Okay, so again, by doing that, I haven't got to add each individual cell up. Excel does it one go, file sweep for me. And again, what I can do is I can do a pull across like so. Hash key or sharp sign, if you're a musician like me, that's how you recognise it. It's happened here. So what I just need to do is just do that, and it'll open that cell up again for us. Okay. We now need to look at average. Okay, I need to do an average for each day. So the way we do that is equals average like so, drag down, and that'll do our average, and that does a mean average. Okay, so similar to, you know, we did mean average in maths, you add everything up, divide by the total amount of numbers. So again, just as a recap, I will do equals, I will do average, because I'm not doing a sum this time, I'm telling Excel to work out an average for me. Do my brackets, drag it down like so, close my brackets off, superb. And then I can bring across like so. Okay, which is quite useful to do. So, now we've got that in, let's have a look. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to tidy everything up before we go any further, so we can see our information, which is good. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to put my borders around like so. So here we go, we've got everything in. So we now need to look at how are we going to, I'm just going to tidy that up as well. Just make sure everything's sitting on the left so it ties up with everything we've got up here. Let's do that, there we go, so that tidies everything up neatly. And everything goes across that side here, which is good. That just needs to come across. There we go. Right, so we got that. Now we've been asked to work out software application, highlight all the data for the day with the highest number of total defects. Well, if we look at that quickly, we can see that for some reason it's Friday. So all I need to do is just highlight that column like so. And just with a little option up here, okay, highlight, go to the little paint pot, set my colour. Yellow is a nice colour for that one, okay, because we can see everything in one go. Okay, and I'm just going to pull that across because that seems to centralise itself for some reason. Okay, so that's done. So what we now need to look at is we've got to work out now the cost, how much these defects cost. Okay, so I've just set myself a new column up here. Do that. It's gone into bold, and I'll just do my drawdown. Again, sometimes it's just worth looking ahead and just seeing what questions are coming up because it can help you out. So to approach this, we're essentially going to do multiplication. Okay, equals sum, and all we're going to do is do 68 times 12 pence. We do the same with the calculator. We do 68 times 0.12, and that would work it out for us. So here we go. We do that. Click on G2. That's our destination cell. Times, the asterisk is, remember, is multiplication times 0.12. Close some brackets, and it works it all out for us. So what I now just need to do is I now need to go and just do that for each category. Okay. Unfortunately, there is no shortcut on this one. You do have to do this a good old-fashioned way and type everything in as I am doing so here. Okay, and as you excuse me, I made a mistake there. Notice I didn't put the 0.0 0 point in. Just make sure I do correct it. Okay, and we've just got a couple of random figures that come in again. If that happens, take that and you can sort it out from there. Okay, so equals sum. Okay, 55 times our joints are 1.25. These items here. 0.15. Okay. And again, what it probably pays to, so you're actually doing this in the actual test, is actually as you're going down crossing these off as you're doing them to make sure you're actually getting them done correctly and you're not actually missing anything. Okay. 0.15, and if we actually look, that's the same. So I could actually just do that. G8. Yes, here there I could do a drag and drop. We're not going to do anything further here because really at the end of the day we've done that, but what we could do is we could just do equals sum. Let's drag that down. And that adds that in, and I could do equals average, like so, without obviously doing the random bracket there. Again, this is where you need to check because you can easily do these little errors like so. Drag that like so, close brackets, done. Right, now just one thing we noticed, it would be a good idea to actually put currency in, money in. So what I need to do with that is highlight, because at the moment this is just random numbers, we need a bit more. Okay, so highlight what I want, home, come up to general, home, come up general, click on currency, done. I've got my money all in. Okay, so next stage will be to do a little graph, total defects each day. Okay, so what we can do here is we will highlight up here, highlight down there, go to insert, recommended charts, and it doesn't work. Why? Here you go, that's highlighted. So what we need to do is just come out of that and just do that again. Remember to pressing the CTRL or control key down. Okay, not quite like that. Okay, let's do that again. And these things happen when you do an Excel, just take your time. There we go. Go to recommended charts, and there we go. There's our little table we can have. Okay, total defects each day. Okay, there's our graph. Just pop that out of the way there, and just done that. And we're just going to finish off by putting our name in the footer here now. Okay, I did jump around a little bit on that, but sometimes again it's, if you're in a logical place, sometimes read ahead and look at the questions. Okay, so insert, header, footer, Header footer, page 101, type your name in, like so. That'll then appear on every other one, every other page. Click on view, click on normal, view, and there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your spreadsheet done. Thank you very much for your attention.